Hey guys, Pretzel here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be going over the Kong tries to break out of the barrier TV spot. In this TV spot, it reveals some pretty big stuff for Godzilla vs. Kong, if the title for the TV spot wasn't obvious about that already. So the first shot we have is a extended shot of Kong walking towards Gia. And then we have a new shot of Kong making a spear out of a tree, which is pretty cool. And then Kong throws said spear into the sky, which is a bit confusing at first. And then the spear smashes into an invisible barrier, which reveals that Kong is in, I guess you could say, a cage. And it also shows Kong roaring here, showing that he is not happy about it. And then it cuts to outside of the dome that Kong is in. It does appear that this dome is in Antarctica, which makes sense because I would imagine that Monarch probably wants Kong to be in an environment that he's more comfortable with, and so he doesn't freeze to death because he's obviously not used to cold weather. And then we have a really cool new shot of Godzilla breathing, and he looks pretty angry here, and he kind of does a bit of a snort, less than, breathing through his mouth, which I don't know for sure if Godzilla even breathes through his mouth, or if he just breathes through his nose, but I would imagine he does breathe through his mouth. But out of that, we have a shot of Madison Russell, Mark Russell, Josh, and Bernie, as well as some civilians and some soldiers looking scared. Ooh, I wonder what they're looking at. And then we have a new shot of helicopters, which appear to be carrying Kong to Antarctica. So I imagine that the first time they take Kong off Skull Island is through the aircraft carrier, which doesn't go well because Godzilla shows up and that scene happens. So I would imagine the second time they take Kong off Skull Island, and they are taking him to Antarctica from what we know. So I would imagine they do it through the air this time, through helicopters, which if Kong wakes up is going to be a bad situation. And also, from an article that we got a few days ago, they said that they run into Godzilla in this scene. So my guess is that Monarch and the military distract Godzilla long enough for them to get Kong away from Godzilla, so Kong doesn't wake up and everything goes wrong. But in this shot, we see the straps beginning to break when carrying Kong, which is not good. And then we have another shot of the straps breaking, which in this shot, I think it looks like they're luring Kong into the hollow earth, because it looks like they're lowering him into a hole, but I could be 100% wrong here. It could be like just the Antarctic background and all that kind of stuff that looks like it, looks like a hole. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like they're lowering Kong into a hole, but like I said, I could be 100% wrong here. And then we have a new shot of Kong waking up, but this shot looks like it takes place when Kong is on the ground, because part of like the net that is carrying Kong is covered with snow, so I think it might be on the ground, but I'm not 100% for sure there. And then we have a new shot of Kong jumping on to another aircraft carrier, so it does seem that Kong jumps to more than one aircraft carrier, so that is interesting. And then we have a extended shot of Kong pushing Godzilla off the aircraft carrier, which is nothing special, but it is an extended shot, so, it's still pretty cool. And then we have a new shot of Gia pounding her chest like Kong, and we can see in the background that Kong is knocked out, so this is possibly Gia trying to tell the other characters here, most likely Nathan and possibly Rebecca Hall's character, and Gia's trying to tell them to help Kong, which obviously Kong does end up getting up, and the movie continues on from there. But that is that TV spot. It revealed some pretty big stuff, mainly the Antarctica part of the movie, which wasn't necessarily confirmed until this TV spot. So that is going to be pretty interesting to see. And I wonder, it most likely doesn't, but I am curious to know if the Antarctica scene has anything to do with the Ghidorah awakening kind of thing. Like maybe how they get to the Hollow Earth is through Ghidorah's hole that he made or something like that. I don't know. I'm just throwing out some theories maybe. But it's most likely that the Ghidorah in the outpost, whatever it was, I can't remember the name of it, probably has nothing to do with the movie, but it could, who knows. But that is it for this video. We have one more TV spot that I'm going to be going over in another video. I believe it's called Super Attack or something like that. Very interesting TV spot there. Some questionable things that I have going into that I'll get into when that video is gonna be made by me. But for now, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.